What the fuck is up, party people? My name is Mystery, and welcome back to another episode of the NCL Podcast. And I am joined, finally, once again, with my co-host, James. Say hello.
I started rizzing when I was young.
Just never ends. Trap with me in this eternal hell is our returning guest, but possible future co-host, Jamal. Say hello.
Yes, sir. I'm back again. Only one break, but we back.
Love to see you. Love to have you. And we have a new guest on the show. I don't think he's ever been on any kind of podcast or any. Honestly, I really don't think he's ever been on a digest or anything like that in the past. But we have our mod, our doc maker, the doc father himself, Archangel.
Hello.
Welcome aboard, buddy. So. We're going to start in D1, as all of us are D1 coaches. Maybe some of us are Mickey Mouse just because we didn't have enough good coaches to put in D1. But we are all here.
No,
I know that.
Everybody certified.
I got hacked, bro. Kill yourself. Yeah, man.
Look, man. Look, you've hacked me enough times. I deserve that one. Tell me I'm wrong.
Slightly fair, but I needed this one.
Whoa.
Anyway, we got Kyle still is the only undefeated team at 4-0, followed up by Jamal and Harris, both 3-1 plus 8, followed by me at 3-1 plus 5 after a just decisive beatdown versus James. We have Taylor, who has not played his week 4 game versus Theo yet, so don't worry about that. They'll get played soon. And then we have Zai, who picked up a win versus Tristan in a game that I'm sure we'll have much to discuss about how that went. And then I believe Nick lost to Pickles, right?
I had Pickles, yeah.
And that's pretty much the week. Robert, who did he lose to? It was
He actually got his first win.
He won.
Oh,
Robert won.
You're right.
He won versus person.
You know what? We'll pull that one up. Well, as we'd like to say, the loser leaves town match, because if you lose this one, it's over. But we can talk about this one first.
I feel kind of bad. This is the one D1 match this week that I did not watch.
No, I don't blame you. This was not primetime viewing. This is like the NFL slate when there's like the two where it's like Browns versus.
It's the fourth. No. It's the 4:00 game that's like Panthers Falcons, and you're like
Panthers Cardinals,
damn.
Like back in like it's just like okay, man. Like why are the Panthers on?
Dude, last year too, the Chargers were dog shit, and they were on constantly at 4:00, and you were like, bro.
So yeah, this was one of those types of games. This was not appointment viewing, I have to say.
Hey, shout out to Robert getting his first W though.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Why did the Dunsparce come in a volt switch though? I felt like this thing should have tried to stay more healthy, and then does not knock off the fucking helmet, and it's
and then we look. The Dunsparce finally get his
back
time
up
to shine.
and did 75% to.
No, there's the Dunsparce shit. He's been waiting for this moment since week 1. I did a little sweep. Look at Bob Bullbird doing over half. Yes, sir. Takes down the low 22.
Nothing, dude.
Precious the Garchomp. Takes down half the team. You love to see it. Then our bundle said, "Let me get one too. I'm trying to get some KOs."
Gotta get them.
He passed the baton. He's like, "Go ahead, Don Fan. Get some screen time in."
Is this AV Fan? Holy shit,
it
that
must
did
be.
Nothing. Man, get this.
He said, "Get some screen time." Nah, we earthquake. Hold up, Rashifu, come in.
Tough is. Bro said oof. But pretty decisive beatdown for Robert. Gets his first win. Shout out to him. He's not out of it.
Dunsparce has been the best Pokemon on his team.
Dead ass, bro.
I can't lie. The Dunsparce's been waiting for that moment. I'm telling you.
Lottie is requesting a trade as we speak. He is like, I cannot be held accountable for how this team is doing. I need a shot. Like, please let me get shots. Please let me shoot the ball.
He's not getting shots, little bro.
Audio's being benched and forced to run Scarf every week that it's there. And then the Dunsparce getting the setup opportunities.
Dude, Zebstrika's getting as many shots as Latios. It's like, are you kidding me, bro?
Broad Sox been lost. It's like, man,
this is what the Lakers are gonna look like next year.
Okay. But good win for Robert.
Yeah, happy for Robert.
person, Jamal, I know you had some comments about, look at the synergy. Yeah, man. Look, he was the worst team in this division by far. I'm sorry. I love you, person. Ark, that's your boy. Did he send you his pace for this game?
No, I actually don't have his pace for it, so I have no idea what he was built or what he all had. I haven't been getting his pace lately.
I plan to
maybe because I faced him this week.
Yeah, I need to sit down with him and try to rebuild a little bit, because obviously I was hoping to push it till the break week, but he's struggling right now. So hopefully we can get something for him though. And you play him next week, so that should be fun.
Yeah, I have a few mods, and Kyle, we were talking about it. He gave me a set idea to run.
Really? That's cool. There you go.
Yeah. Sorry, person.
Ark, we can head to your game versus Kyle.
Ark, I love you. Just strap in, buddy. You're about to get roasted in.
No, I told Mystery I lost in Builder, so.
So going into this, what were you worried about most?
I almost messaged you beforehand. I knew Ursaluna was going to be an issue. It's why it was Assault Vest, Iron Crown with Terrifying just to pretty much counter it. At the beginning, and then Zera was going to be an issue, and Pecharunt. I knew Zera was either going to be Terra Fairy or Fighting to break Tanglu. And Pecharunt I completely thought was going to be Terra Fairy just to destroy Salamence, and I completely was like, I don't think Tikatun's going to be here, and I was actually low-key scared of Quaquaval, which is why I was Rocky Helmet on Vileplume.
Makes sense.
Because I knew Z Quaquaval can get out of hand, especially Moxie Boost and everything, so...
Dude, Terra Fairy play rep did fucking 36. Yeah, he
was I was more Fizz Def on Tanglu because I wasn't taking that much from Mega Latios, even without Zero Spit F, or with Zero Spit F, so that's why I was more Fizz Def. I didn't calc Surf, I was calcing like Alluring Voice and Aura Sphere. I completely forgot about Surf.
Here, I wish you would have volted instead of Tachyon cutting there. I don't know. This whole game, it felt like you tried to keep like everybody alive like so long. Like everybody gets so low this game.
I knew I should have sacked Tinglu earlier or Vileplume, and I just kept everyone. And as I said, if I just rawed Terra Blast there, I could have beat this Tinkaton a lot easier. Just because I took Dual Wing Beat off last minute for Terra Blast just for Pecharunt.
And then
just
here,
in case.
Why do you not Giga Drain and try to break the balloon?
I don't know. Oh my god, I just messed up.
Because like your only shot at this point is win with Salamence. Like you have no other avenue of winning.
Yeah, I should have also. I was actually not Lumberry on Salamence. I was Clear Amulet just so Pecharunt couldn't lower my stats with Parting Shot.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everybody gets so like really like it just you were not.
I couldn't get any traction. I just kind of stopped dead in the water. I couldn't do anything, so I just messed up the whole game.
I respect this bring though, because this is the type of shit that I bring versus poison types. It's like hit me, I dare you with the weakness policy.
I wasn't weakness policy.
Really?
I was actually covert cloak.
I hate you, bro. What the fuck?
It was more for Mega Latios to not get special attack drops or Pecharunt with Malignant Chain.
Did this kill? Like without the crit?
God, I actually did not calc that.
I highly doubt it.
I don't know. His Spit F is bad. Like it's 88.
It's
88.
bad.
Plus
let
4,
me
plus 2,
let me pull up our sets, and I will actually get back to you on that one.
All right, Jamal, do you want to go or do you want me to?
Jamal
he
is
accidentally
actually gone, so
oh damn!
I may pause the recording for a second, or cut this out. Yeah, I'll just probably cut some stuff up here, but Jamal is back now, and we are back, and Jamal is back again with us. I might have cut something. I don't really know where I'm gonna do it, but Jamal. Did you have any comments about the? Because I know James has plenty, so I'll let you go first, real quick. Any thoughts on the Kyle game?
Yeah, I mean, my main thing was that, like, Harris actually talked about this matchup like a little bit, because and we were like the first thing we noticed, and like he pointed out was that like, like if you went like Terra Steel, Choice Specs, like Iron Crowns, it destroyed his entire team. Like Tachyon Cutter was Oko and like was throwing Okos on like everyone.
Right, especially because he was Terra Fairy Zera. Like if you would have just gotten that and had like the speed boost from like the Coco, you would have been in fucking business.
That's what I'm saying. Like I get why the Iron Crowns weren't defensive for like that with Megalati, but it's like, man, I don't know. You could put an AV on Blastoise or something. No. I feel like offensive Iron Crown was definitely should have been the win condition. That was my main comment.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it for if I make it to playoffs and have to face him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right, James, do you have any thoughts?
I won't go too crazy into it. My thing was just kind of what Jamal said. I feel like the win conditions for this team were really lacking. I feel like Ting-Lu, like, if you made Iron Crown if you said you made Iron Crown specifically for Blood Moon, I don't know why you let Blastoise take all that damage, because then he just set up hazards and forced you to continuously, like, Kyle was just always on the upper hand. You let Blastoise take way too much damage, so you can remove hazards. Ting-Lu was not full SpDef, and I know you said you calced for different stuff and not Surf, but you were taking way too much from Lottie, which your real only Lottie swapping was Ting-Lu at that point. I don't think the Salamence set, like, I get the thought process of it, but I don't think that was like realistically a good win condition for you with the way the rest of the team was set up, because it was just so hard for Mens to be able to ever DD up and do that, especially with Terra Poison. It just felt like a missed opportunity there. The Tapu Koko set's kind of whatever. I think it would have been cool if it worked. It was kind of like obvious in the moment. And I think that kind of left you behind. And then like there's just multiple turns where it was like, I don't understand why you didn't strength sap the Samurott and your Vileplume got low. And then again, kind of what Mystery said, you never broke the balloon. So Mence at that point never had a chance to win after that. I'm not going to like harp on it and stuff a lot. I think my big thing in Builder when you're going forward and like reach out to like, you don't have to just reach out to Mystery and stuff. I know you said you talked to Kyle and stuff, but like I'm always open my DMs and stuff. Jamal, I'm sure is as well. But like this Iron Crown has had so many good matchups, and I know Mystery's not the biggest fan of it, but like even
I'm slowly coming around. I mean, every time I see it, like, I keep watching Arc like not get kills with it, and I'm like, man, I feel like if this thing was like used absolutely correctly this week, it would go crazy. Sorry.
That's been my biggest complaint for you. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I need to figure him out still.
Listen, I got to put a specs or Calm Mind, something. I need to see a more offensive set. I'm tired of seeing Iron Crown not do anything.
Even a few times, like when it can be AV, it still should have put in more work than it did.
Yeah. And it was like one of those things where it's like, I'm not gonna hate on AV, but I just feel like it was like you did no damage. Like you did no damage to Lottie, and it was like, okay, well now it's like if this thing is coming into wall Lottie because Ting-Lu took damage, which it shouldn't have. Now it's like you're doing nothing back, and you're not threatening this Lottie at all. Like what does he do to like? What scares him at that point? He's just gonna stay in, and he's just gonna keep attacking you.
I honestly, I want to see how much this would have.
No, go ahead. This does crazy damage. I'm telling you.
It's probably not going to be. Sorry, I did not set up.
Here, I will give you his. I will say the HP. Shit. His HP was 128.
That's it. That was the all.
That was it.
Yeah,
look how much that's
67 to 79, and like if you had the speed boost, obviously.
You can run Modest in this matchup.
Well, you'd have to run less special type, but yeah.
No, I would have ran Timid anyways, just to still outspeed Tinkaton just in case he ran enough speed.
You'd have to run less special type for Stu. Yeah.
You'd have to go. So
like this. Hey, but then you'd be bulky regardless.
Yeah, and now you get a fuckload of bulk.
Because I would have sped crap definitely Tinkaton, but with wanting speed boost, I would have done max speed anyways with 172.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, look. 50, something like that. But regardless,
you can pull up Samurai. Look. He's just. Go ahead.
Samurai gets too good.
Let's say he's AV.
He was Choice Scarf.
but so that doesn't 2-coat, but obviously you do have Volt Switch and Focus Blast you can go with. But yeah, if he's just,
Let's do 38 resistant.
Also, that's a lot of HP. If that,
This was sick. Look,
He still is getting 2-coat if he's max HP.
Max
so
HP
it's
still
like-
gets 2-coat. So yeah, like that would have honestly been like really awesome. Hindsighty, but just for future reference, you got to be proactive with this Iron Crown because I really think like I'm very
He can
slowly
do
changing my
something,
mind.
I
that he's
know.
good.
I need to get it in, and
Yeah, it's a learning experience at the end of the day.
yes.
I will say this: it's not a person game. It's not coming.
Damn. Unfortunate.
It's not good against him at all.
Let's
Vol.
watch Pickles versus Nick. Kind of a little bit more of an irrelevant game in the grand scheme of things. It's like just kind of, I don't know, these two don't have any like history and they're kind of like middle of the pack, but
He's
like,
just here.
yeah. Also,
This
Braviary getting his first taste. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, but this game felt like Nick came back one night after work. It was like, oh yeah, I still got prep for this game. That's like the feeling I got. Like I don't really got much to say here.
Just poison crocodile.
Most
Most useful
Braviary.
Braviary.
no, come on. I don't know why he's trying.
Yeah, I didn't really have any strong thoughts about this. It was like, just bulky, normal Necrozma. What was his Terra type? He was
Fire. Was he?
fire.
Yeah.
It was fire probably for Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
So I'm
I think
like,
it was more for this.
Blacephalon.
Or
Yeah.
Blacephalon,
But Max would have AV Alamola, the Hunter Classic.
mm-hmm.
This
This
is weird. I mean,
This was Omega Green. Oh no, not this part. Not this part. My
this is
bad.
that.
Unfortunately, no, the next part. This was Omega Green. This was
Yeah, this
I
felt like
completely thought he was like Lumberry.
yeah, but like,
and then
why
when
are
I
you
didn't see
DDing
it.
again.
That's so sick. Like good job. You got back to normal speed, bro. Nah, I know. At that point, I'm like, yeah. Nick said wrap it up. He said, I lost.
Yeah, it's just
AV Blasef going crazy. It's the, it's
so
the
bad.
Valiance weapon.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this
Oh,
Crook
no.
has been gone crazy with the Terra Poison like all season. Healing Wish, I'm like, okay.
I love Assault Vest Healing Wish.
And then like again, why are you SD? Like you're just going for the dodge at that point? I guess that's like the play.
I guess that's like his only play at that point. But yeah.
And Blasef just cleans it up. So unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I was gonna
That game
say
was there.
Nick must have been expecting to be knocked off on Aloe because of Healing Wish.
Oh, of course. Like the Syphon can literally run knock. So I don't think it's bad.
Jamal.
Oh,
I'm
this
sure you
game.
have- yeah, I'm sure you have some thoughts.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this on normal, and I just if there's
Man.
I'll let you take the reins, and then James, I'm gonna throw it to you.
Okay, let me- I'm gonna first start off with. There's like two things I need to start with that like not to relate to the game. One, Tristan. I know Ursaluda does crazy damage, and he's burnt and whatnot. Okay, and I agree with Guts in this game. Guts was fine this game. It could have worked out. It was just a little unfortunate. But man, I need to see defensive Ursaluda more, bro. I need to see defensive Ursaluda. I think it could cook, so I need to see that more. I feel like you had opportunities. This could have been a game. I don't know why you didn't tear him, my boy. Why did you fucking scorch his hands? That was an old prediction you didn't need to do. That play got me heated. I'm not gonna lie. But the second thing too is I'm like, man, I think it's time for Trish to make some transactions. Cause I'm like, even though the team looks nice, I think with how the rockers are, or like what Mon's gotta be defensive, it kind of puts some Mons in awkward spots in for certain matchups. Cause I'm like, I don't think he's getting the benefits out of like Rillaboom or Torn or especially Komodo. I think he need to make changes. Now for this game though, I'm like, man, when I saw Taunt, I'm thinking, bro, I need to see Mega Bro stop running fucking teleport. It's time for the nasty plot sets for real.
Yeah, everyone's
see
running the
some
same
off-
sets versus you. Like you gotta adapt a little bit.
Like I get teleport is good for the Luna, but it's like I don't know too. It's like if he's gonna keep using Ursaluna to where it gets like goes 1 for 1, that shit's not value, bro. You need more than just Ursaluna should be getting like a 2 for 1 deal every game.
Especially if you're going offensive. Like if you're not running it defensively, like that's whole Ursula's whole point is like kill 2 mons and then go down. But like every week you're going offensive and then it's like not. And like just because you're running defensive EVs does not make it defensive. Like Guts Flame Orb is not defensive. I'm sorry that like he's doing like the Mega Many thing. Sorry, go ahead.
And the biggest thing too is here is like he was Terra Psychic. Why the fuck isn't the first mon dead? Why did both mons get KO'd without no Terra going off? Like, okay, I know, like I obviously got the insight that he said he like forgot to Terra Ursaluna. Kind of unfortunate, whatever. Why'd you not for the Charizard against Superior? Like, come on. Like, I get the fly types nice, but just Terra. Especially if you're gonna Scorch and Sand, man. I don't know. I wish he did Scorch and Sand. I think he played poorly with Charizard. I'm getting out of the way. And then hold up, but you know I'm on Tristan. Let me get on size. How the hell did you almost lose this game?
Yeah,
why
this as hard as you can.
Oh my! He said, "Oh, I think I played really well." Why'd you let Glasgow faint? You gave Lycanroc Dusk a good chance. You gave Lycanroc Dusk a chance to win by letting Glasgow go down. That was a horrible play. Sorry, almost
really lucky. Really, really lucky.
Yes.
That did not kill. Like,
literally, if that Focus Blast KOs, Torn doesn't take all this chip damage. He can stay in, live Side Shock, knockout. You know? Yeah. Man. Sai almost threw this game where bro was like, "Oh, I think I played well." Nah, bro. You almost threw.
Fine, but like he didn't click Terra Psychic with Ursaluna, and then didn't click Terra Steel with Charizard. Oh, that wasn't a mistake. That was just a bad play. But like, you know, he could have done that to get more damage on Serp, and then didn't. You know, and then you did this whole fucking choke at the end. I don't completely agree. I think he played fine to start, but he played really bad to end.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I'll give Tristan props that he, like, you know, it was like the opposite. I think the early game was bad on Tristan's part, but, you know, the later in the game, he started to, like, bring it back and actually give him a chance. So, I gotta give Tristan props there. But, yeah, overall, I'm like, Sai, why do I see you with the same team, bro? Like, I know you just won this game, but do you see how close this was? You after what? You made one choke. You made one bad play. Look how close you were to losing. Make some changes, bro. And then Tristan, listen, I love your team. I love you, bro. But it's like, listen, if some pieces not working out, you're not capitalizing on like certain pieces, especially your key mons like Torn and Mega Bro. Hey, you may have to think about some changes.
Torn always can have a home in Las Vegas, all right?
He come back. He come to Boston though. You know,
Vegas is a bigger market. We can put him up on billboards, and he can be the face of our franchise.
Hey, bro, he can be chilling. You know, I think he would love. You know, he can have a friend in Raging Boat. They'll both be in the cars together. You know.
But James, is there anything you want to say to Tristan? Do you agree that he should make transactions?
Possibly. Honestly, I don't think it's a team issue. I think it's a building issue. And
I think it's both.
maybe. Yeah, I could see that. But I completely agree. I've been seeing the same Ursaluna say it's bulk up or SD with Guts every week, and I think me and Mystery even talked about it a couple of nights ago.
Or just
like
Guts.
You could have bring Guts, but like you didn't have to bring Flame Orb either. If that makes sense? Like
no, but Terra with Bulletproof would have been so nice because it walled Shadow Ball and Focus Blast on both the Lele and the Zam.
Mm-hmm. And it was like there was just so much that I feel like you could have done in this game. I don't understand why Ursaluna was the lead. Like to get off. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I just like Genesect looks so good in this game on preview, and it did next to nothing. And it was just, in general, I feel like it was just an off game for Tristan, and I want to see him kind of get back on track. I think he's just so Ursaluna pilled right now, and I get it. I know he loves them on, but I think he's so unbelievably Ursaluna pilled right now that I think the rest of the team is struggling because of it. Especially Slowbro and
I
other
still
mons.
don't think he's been capitalized on Luna still. Like, why didn't he only get one
which is
KO?
also a problem. Exactly. Like,
Why did
Jamal is completely right. If you're spending so many points for Terra Ursaluna and you're trading, that's an issue, man. That
and the worst part is he traded with Corporate Knight. He traded with the worst pawn on the team. What value is that? If I'm signed, I'm like, thank you. I'm like, oh my goodness, good job, Corporate Knight.
To be fair,
you
he's gonna say like, oh, I forgot to Terra. That's why it was a 1-for-1 trade. But it still would have taken a fuck ton of chip.
I was gonna say,
why was it so low so early on?
As James said, he could have brought Guts without Flame Orb. He has a Heatran. Yeah, you're playing. He might not have, or might be at Flame Body, but you could easily get it if you could get Heatran in for some odd reason once Corv died.
Even leftovers would have been so good. Like I personally, like, to me, like, Terra leftovers bulletproof, like, really was tough for fucking, and like the way Tristan looks at it is like, oh, I'm just gonna set up one time and I'm just gonna 2-ko everything at worst, or Oko obviously, but
My thing is he has a fucking superior in the back that always comes in and revenges you. Or a Mega Zam or a Lele, and it's like,
yeah, but psychic bulletproof like really helped. I don't know. To me, that would have been.
No, I completely agree, because then you take away 2 options to kill you. So
even with the set he brought, I just don't think he played it well. Like
I don't understand why it was led. I don't understand why it took so much chip. I know, and then we can keep going back and forth with he didn't Terra and stuff like that, but he still would have taken Rocky Helmet. He still would have taken Flame Orb damage.
He would have been at.
He would have still been at like maybe slightly over 50, and it just, I don't know, man.
Also, he showed Drain Punch. It's like, I feel like you could just Drain Punch that turn. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't like it. I think Genesect should have put in way more work than it did, and I know Slowbro teleport into Ursa's
and
good, but Ursa's dead. Like, you let it. That's why I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna bring teleport Slowbro to get into Ursaluna, you have to expect people are going to taunt you. Like, and multiple taunt mons came, and Rillaboom hasn't been doing anything on this team. Komodo hasn't done anything. Florges has been fodder, and yeah.
Actually, Forge has been doing more than the C Komodo. Nah. That was just crazy to say.
He's just been so Ursaluna and Genesect reliant. Like, it's like, if these two don't win the game, it's like that's like.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Still, it's like Komodo. I feel like
so much.
I still feel like Komodo's forced to be defensive because of like missing like some key mons, and like it's like the priority rocker. That's why I'm like, I think he can still be a transaction thing where it's like, maybe if he changes up the team who have like a different mindset, like when he goes in the building. That's why I'm like, I think he should consider it. I think he should consider look at changes.
Yeah, I think he needs a dark type. He had to play the double sec team with no dark, and I'm aware that they get coverage moves, but it's all about mind games, and it's all about having options.
Yeah.
And your options were, especially when you don't bring, he didn't bring Florges to that game, right?
No Florges.
The steal is offensive one.
Right,
so.
Offensive steal and no dark type. And I'm like, dude, and then like your rockers are Komodo and Lycanroc, and like in theory, Komodo is a good rocker, but like if you want to do anything else with him, he's not. And then Lycanroc really doesn't want to do it. And it's like, there's nothing. There's just no other hazards.
Or at the very least, put the C on Lycanroc. If Komodo's gonna be running rocks every week, just put the C on Lycanroc at that point.
Yeah, I think he's desperately, like, he probably could turn Rillaboom into a cheaper grass if he's not going to get.
I was going to say, couldn't you get Rillaboom and Dusclops gone?
Because I know want to drop Dusclops because of the whole bet thing, but
Taylor dropped Cloth.
I was going to say Cloth got dropped though.
Yeah, but I think he has to bring it to a game first. So hey, maybe it'll come versus me. That'll be the I don't even know who's on my fucking Victini check. There we go. But yeah, it's I don't know. That was kind of a really disappointing loss. True.
Don't think that was a good win on your part either. You almost threw that away.
Right, Zion Nation stand up. We have to hear from Pickles one more time. I swear to Christ.
The biggest glazer. Man, hey, Pickles, sip it up when you're done, bro.
I just want to say, for all this stuff about how this team wasn't that bad or anything, I've seen the same 6 Pokemon come back.
Also, he's been literally like, he has made one bad play and almost lost because of it, like multiple times. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He lost to Nick. He lost to Theo. He should have lost to Tristan. His only real win was against me, where I didn't play well. So.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
Ark, pick a number 1 or 2.
2.
Me versus James.
hey, y'all two got this. The battle of the co-host.
Yeah.
So obviously we see some legends in this game. We have Jamal of the Lights. Dude, I want y'all to know that like I had Sandy Shocks on this team, and part of the reason I had it was like, well, Kilowatch was kind of nice in this team, and I was like, he's not bringing that shit, and he's really bad in the rest of the team. I'm not bringing Shocks. He ain't bringing Kilowattrel. And I load up the team. First thing I see is Kilowatt. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me, bro. Ain't no way.
we said fuck Mr. Shocks, bro. Bring him.
But yeah,
I just U-turned on Shocks. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're right. And yeah, no, I thought honestly, like, these teams are very menacing looking at, like, your Pokemon are bigger than mine, but like just in terms of like raw power, it was fucking crazy. Like
the aura is crazy.
The aura is insane on this team.
I was like, looking at the first 4 on each of your teams is just menacing.
No, and then you see Aromatisse and Kilowattrel on the end. It's like
So I was like Aromatisse, Swampert, Cofagrigus, Kilowattrel were like
Swampert's menacing. I don't know what the fuck you mean. Whenever I see
Swampert and Swampert's like a good matchup. They're like, yo, what's good? It's like, yo, what?
I just want to say,
Swampert put in work too.
Real quick before we start, I just want to say, I fucking love Cofagrigus. I know I got lucky with him this game, but like this thing, every week I consider him. Like every single week, I'm like, man, Cofagrigus kind of nice here. Oh man, Cofagrigus, like, cool. I think he's really good. Like
He's a couple of like moves away from being like consistently good.
Man, give him like an 80 power, like a special fucking fighting move would be huge. Recover and a fighting move would be insane.
I think those are like the main ones. Maybe like a little sludge bomb for
Sure. Yeah, right.
But still, it's only like a couple moves, nothing crazy.
But James, what was your main game plan going into this game?
So with this turn, my biggest threat for this was I was terrified of trading something with Teeny. I thought you were just going to final Gambit. So that's why I led Kiram. As soon as I saw Teeny there, led it. And then obviously the biggest worry in this game by far was this retarded stupid cat that I love, my guy. This thing, there's no swap-ins to this motherfucker. It just doesn't matter. Like I had to keep Swampert or Scizor healthy there. I'm super happy because I think this was my best game ever with Swamp. Just best game of the season so far for me. I think I played really well. But I swapped into Kiram here to kind of show you some stuff, set up something later that didn't happen. But moving around, look at Jamal of the Lights as my Scizor swap in. I was a little behind in the beginning, but clawed my way back. I just needed to get one turn correctly, and it was this one. I got the U-turn off just to get myself a little bit back in this game. I think I roosted here. Yeah, just to scout. Cool. Just getting myself back into this game was a good game. You guys will see soon. I missed a couple Will-O-Wisps and then a Hurricane that I've looked back mystery, and the Hurricane did matter because I still had my Z move intact. And I was like, fuck, dude. I think I might have won.
If you would have landed it, I was gonna protect.
It didn't matter. If you protected, I just killed you the next turn.
I guess you gotta land another Hurricane though.
I had Thunderbolt. Just killed you after.
No way. Hurricane is doing like 15 with the protect. It's not doing that much.
Well, the Z move going through the protect was doing that, and
that's what I'm saying. That's doing like the.
Yeah, this was the big turn.
Whatever.
Big miss.
Yeah, so it sucked a lot. I didn't even think about Willow. Like I knew it was gonna be bulky Arcanine, and for some reason Willow just didn't cross my mind. So I'm ass. I said it in the chat. I'm ass. That was a bad play. And I, gonna be completely honest, I kind of felt like Kiram was coming in, and I was just kind of okay with like letting Ogerpon go down. It was like it's not like a pity thing as much as like I felt like I made a bad play and I wasn't gonna like, I don't know. The correct play was probably swap out and like do whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like I don't know. I didn't feel good about it, so I was kind of fine with playing a little straightforward for a bit there, which I think overall was my problem. Like I had momentum early, and then I didn't play proactively enough to like keep the momentum up. Also, I got pretty
No
lucky not getting
burn.
burned.
No
that's
burn
what I'm
again.
saying. And the
It's
water
kinda
was
crit.
cold. The water was brick cold.
And then
Easy.
fucking cussed ass. I'm like, God fucking damn it, dude. Because I was like, I gotta keep this healthy for fucking Scizor. Thank Christ it did not go into bullet punch range, because that would have made this fucking game impossible.
That's just it. But look who came saying, "Oh, we."
Yeah, get Arcanine back in.
And now it's
But-
time
and
for
then
my
there's-
goat.
Free hero.
Domain expanded, bitch. We're in.
I love that name. I do love that name.
That is a good
And I
name.
missed the
And
Willow
then-
again. I can't land Willows, dude, to save my life. This move and me, it's just a toxic.
I can't believe
move.
you didn't Willow again, though. The Morning Sun felt like
And
a
this
really
was
weird
my-
play.
The Morning Sun was there was because it was a roll. I didn't know what you were, and I thought I died to Shadow Ball.
Also, see, that was like the
Right.
only misplay.
It was the only misplay I think that I
Big
had.
And then look at my man, Kafagrigas. He put
Like,
in the finest.
Sack. Yep, had to sack Kyurem and Arcanine for it. Come back in, and then with all of that health gone on
You
Dark
deserve
Dry,
a
it was
good
pretty
rest.
much.
True.
Also, thank Christ I decided to go Boots on this Gym Pal, because I was originally going to go Banded, which is what I usually do versus Scizor, because it takes, like, even if you're full biz stuff, like, fucking 70.
Mm-hmm.
Takes 46 to 52. You have to just hope for the roll. Trust me, I know.
No, that's not even true, because I did Crunch did 42. Hold on. Where did this? Sorry if you.
Oh,
guys
yeah,
see
Crunch did-
people.
Well, I wasn't full fizz def. I'm talking
Oh.
about full fizz def.
Does
I had
it
a
really
fuckload
do
of
that,
attack.
that little?
Just like
I'm-
46 to 50 something
It's-
when
You
you're
know what?
banded.
We're doing this again live. Hold on, I gotta see.
Live
Sorry.
count.
Uh,
Hey, you guess
don't-
that count.
I'm just gonna put Jolly because I can't remember if I could be. I don't think I could be. What's it
You
called?
couldn't beat Adamant in our
Yeah.
matchup.
Skizor. Pivot.
Yeah, with Darkrai you couldn't be, unless you didn't respect.
Yeah, Crunch is
Darkrai's
51 to
speed
61.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like it just, and that's full fizz def. And then we see the Gigable Havoc. I honestly thought the better Z move would have been Z Fly, but I get it.
It was because I needed to always revenge Ogerpon. Because it was such a big issue.
Fair enough. And then yeah, I was able to get this thing healed up. Honestly, Aromatisse kind of put in some work here. I was proud.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Hurricane. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that turn. Hurricane miss here sucks quite a bit.
Bro, I was so sad. You can there's like one a few times say something, chat.
Your guy.
I'm like, no, kill Hunter.
He fought so hard. I knew that I was falling behind. I couldn't keep swapping. I'm like, Bullet Punch doesn't kill from this range, so even if I get the play wrong, it's not the end of the world. But I needed to, like, I was calm mind. I'm like, I need to like put some fucking pressure on this Scizor to make him roost, and then get into Victini, which sets up a kill. Oh, actually went Scizor? Really? Okay, I should have went Victini.
I mean, I think that's good to like good mid ground. Because if he U-turns there, you lose Victini. Things
Yeah,
get shiesty.
that's true, but I guess, yeah, and he wasn't fully in Champao range. Actually, so that probably was the correct play. But regardless, I get Victini and forces a kill, and then
Yeah.
it's pretty much
At
the same.
that point.
Dude, such an early GG. I'm like, this is such a mind game. He's trying to get me to throw right now. It's like, I cannot.
There's nothing I could do. I couldn't win with this. Because you always... Oh, you actually U-turn.
Well, I have nothing else.
Guess
I
if
can
I
do.
did.
If I roost there,
I figured you just roost.
it's kind of tough, though.
Yeah.
But I make the double back into Victini, and that wraps up the game.
Well,
Yeah,
Kilo could just never break.
Good though.
Could never break Aromatisse. I
Man,
had to
imagine
help
that
her
bullet punch is a
diffusion
crit.
hag.
Oh shit.
And he took
Nah,
8 years.
Kill Hunter.
I had Hurricane clicked as soon as possible. I was like, well, this is my
I
only
did
play.
take a little while on this turn. It was just because I was like, I don't want him to be like weirdly bulky, and like with my set, it did like he was at what 71, yeah, and it did 70 was the min roll, and I was like, okay, I was like, I just don't want to fuck this up, so I went back.
I
And
mean,
like,
you
did
always
some
killed with
Calyx.
bullet after, but yeah.
You're right, yeah, but it was more about just saving the differential. Also, no, I didn't because I died to rocks,
Oh,
and then I didn't want to.
Oh yeah.
Aromatisse did about, it was like 47 to 54 or something with Moonblast, and I was like, I should be okay regardless, but again, it was just like trying not to choke.
I would have had a confusion hacks you anyway, so.
But honestly, I was due for a little luck versus you in a regular season game. With all due respect.
Respectfully, fuck
All right,
you.
I have to go for a second. You guys keep talking.
Sure, I got this. Ark, was there anything you wanted to say about that game between two of your good friends?
No, I think it was a really well game. I know missing Willow and Hurricane does really suck for James. It put him really behind. But at the same time, I did think it was about time Mystery actually got some hacks in his way. Sorry, James.
Yeah, I love James,
I know a
but,
few
man.
seasons, regular season game, 5 paras in a row that Mystery got, or against him, pretty much.
Yeah,
made him lose.
And then the quadruple back to back crit in season 1 that I had to go through, and a million other things. So again, with all due respect, I was owed one, and unfortunately, I had to come at the hands of Jamal of the Lights.
Oh, I'm so sad. Why did he have to admit that? I already know people gonna use that against me. I talk shit about Septus. I'll try to gas and kill out you nigga, like, this you? This your mom? But speaking of me,
Miss Hurricane. Speaking of you, but I'm gonna cut to when James is back, and so in real time it'll be nothing for you, but in our time it'll be a little bit. So we'll see you in a second. And we're back. Drumler Nation. James is here once again. But Jamal, it is you versus Harris. Okay, man.
yes sir.
So actually, I'm gonna put this on normal. Thoughts? Well, obviously Harris is a tough cookie to crack, but
Yeah.
what do we think?
All right. So wait, I actually need you to pause it right here.
Sure.
Turn one's like the most important turn. So my thought process in this game was like, so at first they make this clear for the people. At first Harris had like an ogre pawn, right? And like a couple others. So I'm thinking at first I'm like, oh yeah, Great Tusk about to go crazy. Like ogre pawn's annoying, but it's annoying offensively. Defensively, oh yeah, I'm not worried about him. Great Tusk gonna go crazy. But then after Kyle made some drops, Harris made some changes and picked up Paris Sinister. So then I'm like, damn, all right, Great Tusk. It looks like you could get knockoff off, and that's it. You gonna check Sama, and that's about it. I had to change my mindset though. So instead, I was like, okay, yes, Sinister's more annoying, so Great Tusk can't win. But since his speed tiers are kind of worse, I can actually rely on like a more offensive Raging Bolt to win, because like with a booster energy boost and like just an extra thing where it's like, if I would like Calm Mind, which I did do, or like Terra Dragon or Electric, I could go crazy. So that was my mindset. I was like, I need to support Raging Bolt. And so as I was building, I was like, the main thing I was worried about was like the first turn, but I'm like, you know what? I came up with the Charizard set like the night before our battle, and I'm like, you know what? This leads into everything well, because most things I can immediately attack. If not, I can D-dance, because I was DD as well. And I'm like, and in like the rare cases, I could just swap. I have a switch in. The only lead I was prepared for was Terrapicos, but I'm like, it's probably gonna be like Roar or something, maybe Bulky Line. Then I can read this Terrapicos though. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, hi, what's gonna happen? So yeah, I won't lie. I was on the back foot once again from the start. The classic for me. I never have a good start, it feels like. but I was like, okay, I do have pressure. We stalling out the BB, but I decided to just Psychic Noise that turn to break the Terror Shell. So because Ray still do half, I'm like, okay, you gotta Terror Starstorm again. I get in. I'm like, he may have Rapid Spin. That was my mindset. I see Flamethrower, but I'm like, that's fine. Get the Bio Press off. And I'm like, I had to make a play. I'm like, I gotta hope he Flamethrowers. I'm like, I gotta keep Ray still the Ice Spins. Thankfully, he does. That crit does kind of suck because I died to like recoil, but I'm like, F it. I'm like, Glowking, goodbye.
Boy Blizzard once again, and gets the burn. Hating on Glowking as usual.
Yes, sir. He not doing nothing. My record. But I'm like, once again, my model son, my son, come in handy. I'm like, okay, it's go time. I'm like, I'm so behind. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I am annoyed at myself because I forgot about Aqua, but I didn't want to take the chip from Terrapicos. So it's like, I'm mad that I stayed in though. That wasn't the best play, but it's like, whatever, dude. I'm like, I just gotta swap around a little bit. Go Rage through the scout. He goes Sama. I'm like, all right, Yogg's the fifth back. But I'm like, I can win a Ranger book because I have my boost energy. So I don't need the sun. I can come back. I can spin the block again, Raging Bolt. I'm like, I need him. I need Grin. So, goodbye, Doug Spitz. You deserve a good rest. I'm like, great test. Please come back in. I'm like, I need to get rid of its item. It's Cobra. I'm like, perfect. Item gone. We will spin the block again. But yeah, it was just like, I knew I need to get her Sinister, and I need to get rid of, and like chip down like the top three. Glowcade, Mega Man,
Crazy
Samba.
ass curse. Crazy.
Like, man, he can't kill me. I'm like, get this off. I'm like,
And that's huge.
I
Getting a
could-
bunch of damage on this fucker.
yeah. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Chip it down low. I can threaten it. I went Great Tusk because I wanted to keep Grin just like safe. I didn't want Sama to come in for free or Palafin. So I'm like, okay, I know I can live because I have AV. So I get rid of that. We're down 2-4, but I'm like, I can still win. Wait your vote, Greninja. We can clutch up. Boost energy here. I'm like, oh yeah, it's on and popping.
You thought I needed this, son? Hell no.
Exactly. Everything shipped out too. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, let's do some damage. We can live any hit. I see Roar. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh, why is this the Roar mine? This play was crazy. This play was struggle too. Wait, pause it. I was thinking so long between Thunderbolt and Thunderclap because I was like, if I Thunderclap as he roars, I get Greninja and I basically have to lose the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very worried about that. But he had a chance to knock me out depending on what move he had. So I was so happy when I got that play. I was like ecstatic. I'm like, okay, Grin got this. I'm like, so I Dragon Pulse here, get as much damage off. I live, but I'm like, no, I need my battle bond. So I calm mine. I purposely let Rachel both die. I'm like, okay, my Ninja Warrior, go! Dark Pulse. It was like super. I was so happy. I was like happy I played. Then I click guard star. I saw dude. I'm like, well, DAB. I'm like, now see, technically that's my misplay. But I wanna influence this. I wanna influence this for like the people watching. See, something I'm very adamant talking about is when it's like the difference between a viewer's perspective and the heat in the moment. Cause like obviously I feel like after now, like watching the game again and talking about it, Harris, I'm like, yeah, Dark Post was always my play, no, regardless, because I don't know anything about the Palafin set, right? So I should always click Dark Post. But it's like, when I got the Sama player at Raging Bolt, I was just like so happy I got it right that I was like getting carried by the momentum. So it's like, if there's something like that happens, like if you just kind of mess up, like, if there was like, if you didn't play like fully optimal, but it wasn't like the biggest mistake, cause Dark Post was like not clicking Dark Post misplay, but I still need to hack him to win. It's like, you don't feel too bad, cause even the best players make mistakes like that. Okay, even the heat of the moment can get the best players.
Right.
Yeah.
Overall, I thought it was a pretty great game. Ark, I'll let you go, but
I was just gonna ask a question. If it wasn't Assault Fest, because we know Harris likes Assault Fest Palafin, did Grass not kill at +1 at all? If you know,
I think it could. I think I made a need a crit. Like I said, it's like I kind of got the heat of the moment. So
no,
it's like I'm pretty
that's
sure.
fair.
I think it could have, or at least I just need a crit. So like, yeah, I think, but Dark Post was always safer.
yeah, Dark Pulse was probably your play. But
yeah,
like you said, it's easier, from an outside perspective when you're not the one in the battle.
Yeah.
Playing against Harris in such a close, really competitive, good game. Like
again, like a 50-50, right? Like near the end too. It's like to even have a chance. I was like, and still, regardless, even though I lost, Harris and I both agreed this is probably like our best game. Like no hacks. It feel like everybody, both of us were making like clutch plays for us to stay in
Jamal,
there.
we need
like,
one of those.
That's what I'm saying. Basically. Where's ours? We need that. Also, hey, at the very least, too, Glowcake still didn't do nothing. That
Dude,
boy had
you
to
are
use as a
Glowcake's biggest
stack.
hater, bro. Every time he gets fucked.
Man, He can't breathe. He can't breathe.
And most time when he faces the Glow Kings, it's probably against Harris.
Yeah, or me and dodges the fucking +2 focus plus.
We really only once I've lost the Glow King, and it's funny because it hacks me and like froze my go to go, and I'm like, what?
Of course.
Only once.
James, unless you have any comments, I think we can move on. I do real quick. I want to throw something at you guys. I did not prep you for it, but throwing back to an old NCL Digest classic, Mon of the Week.
Oh yes, sir.
So I believe Jamal actually was on season 7 when we did the last digest. But Jamal, I'd like to start with you. Is there a Mon you want to give a quick shout out to that you think was played well or did something cool? Anything like that.
All right. Besides tuning my own horn and saying Raging Bolt, because I love that Mon. It's so good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give, a shout out to Robert and it's the Dunsparce, really, because like at first I was like a big fan of this Mon, like at all, when it was first revealed. But it's like between like the nickname UK Mystery and like seeing Robert actually get like some good success. Like I know he's like 1 and like 3, but it's like the Dunsparce have been like just like a couple of moments away from like turning the game around.
Right.
So I get, and this is like the first time we finally got to see his full potential. So I'm like, you know what? Shout out to Robert and the Dunsparce. I feel like he's been using it well. I'm definitely gonna have to keep an eye out on him.
Dude, and if Robert would have gotten like the role with Bundle or just straight up didn't choke versus Arc, no offense Arc,
That's fine.
he could have been 2-2 right now, and he already played Harris and Kyle, and he doesn't play you.
Yes.
So like, he would have a real chance. He still can turn this around. It's not over. I mean, obviously it's not looking great being at 1.0.
I think he would like to play against me because he always hacks me. I don't know.
I was going to say, Jamal, if we didn't change week 2, he would have had Harris, Jamal, Kyle.
Tough. But it's I agree. The Stutter Sparse has been the GOAT. Hopefully we can keep popping off with it. Arc, would you like to go next?
I was between 2, which was Stutter Sparse as well, because I think it had a really good week. It's one of the few Mons I want to say that stuck out this week, and the other one I know we've seen this exact Terra type on it, which was Terra Crocodile. I think it did well with what Pickles, and he played it really well to get stuff. I know Nick just SD'd in front of it and let Valiant die, but I think he played it well and positioned the game well with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was a good Valiant check, just overall like being poison with Intimidate and all that. So no, I can agree that Crook has been pretty solid for him so far. Despite being 4-3, it feels like it's been like a pretty.
It should be more.
Yeah,
I think it's one of his better, especially with like his other Terra captain being Avalug and hasn't came to a game.
James, are you here? If not, I will have to toot my own horn.
I'm here.
Okay, James, who are you vibing with this week?
You can go first.
Okay, well, I kind of want to give a quick shout out to one of my Mons. It's not my pick. I just want to say it. My guy Domain expanded the Cofagrigus. He put in the finest. He did dodge the Willow, but that's because he's awesome. But he did run the nasty plot with the Z move after the transaction right away, and I think he's really, really cool. So I can't wait to keep using him. But the Mon I want to go with is the bulky. What's his name? Ursaluna, who, with Bulletproof, he walled. Oh, no, wait, no, he didn't actually do that. So, I have to go on to the other side. I don't know, man. There's no one that's sticking out to me, and at the very least, the Terrifying Serp was like, okay, I guess. I don't have like a good answer. You know what, Jamal, I'll toot your horn. Raging Bolt was cool.
Nah,
he has 9 kills. That'll be my pick. Raging Bolt was epic, and he won the 50-50. So shout out to him.
We'll take
Get
the
rid of
pretty
Shea
boat.
Mid.
Yes, sir.
Get rid of Shea Mid. Get him off this team.
But look, he has 4 kills.
I don't give a fuck.
He's doing better than Skyman. He's doing better than Skyman.
Not a high bar to clear.
I was gonna say I need to try Raging Bolt with Terra, where I can actually run Terra Blast.
Oh yeah, this mod good. Oh my goodness, this mod's so good. I love him.
But James,
Anyway, go ahead, James.
Who are you feeling? No. Awesome.
James ain't feeling
He hates
nothing.
us.
Of course, James classic. Oh, he's dying. He's straight dying. So unfortunately, James, are you here?
Am I dying?
There you are. Hi. Who are you picking?
You Harris's Terapagos.
Harris's
Putting
Terapagos.
on early pressure in the game, and I think
Yeah.
utterly. I know Jamal did come back and Reggie, but I think that ultimately the early pressure. Really,
Well, that was barely legible, or I don't know what the word is. Understandable.
Understandable.
I mean,
But
I
thank you
heard-
for the pick.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say I
you
heard it put the pressure on early.
it put a lot of
for-
pressure on me, even though I was
Jamal.
able to come back from it with Raging Bolt.
Also,
No, I
look
agree.
at Diancie, man. Look at Diancie, 8-2. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Look
Hey,
at
but
him.
look at one. He's holding his spot.
He finally stole
Raging
back
Bolt.
from Zarud.
Exactly.
I was
He
gonna say
gatekeeping.
Zarud still has a game to play.
Damn it.
Oh, true. Mickey Mouse Zarud is getting another kill.
No, Taylor gatekeeping.
But yeah, we can move on to D2. Koinu, our hero, still at the top. 4-0 plus 13, followed by Valens. 4-0 plus 11. Love to see it. Monster getting a first loss of the season to Max, which we will be discussing.
Oh, boy.
Omar.
No, I was gonna say Monster actually faced. No wait. Oh yeah, he lost last week to
Yeah.
Max.
Bruh. Yeah, kill yourself,
Sorry.
bro. No, it's fine. Then Omar lost, I believe, or no, he won this week. He last week, I believe, he lost to Pyrobite, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He beat Glimpse this week, which is
Barely.
just brutal for Glimpse. He's currently the bottom seed and the only winless team somehow in this division. Oh, we didn't do we'll do it all at the end. It's fine.
Yeah.
Iron Man with a win to save his season that he fucking stole from the depths of loss. The BBL Drizzles followed right behind.
From his friend.
Yeah, right. So, pretty close standings. But yeah, we can hop right into it with just a really epic game. Monster versus Max, who was Harris's game to watch. He said in D2.
I was gonna say this was Monster versus Steph this
Oh,
week. He
oops,
lost to
yeah.
Okami last week.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad.
Which
So
is-
we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Man, I don't remember that game. Like us talking about that at all. No, it's because they extended. That's why they extended.
Oh,
So we actually
Yeah.
do
Oh,
have
there
to
we
cover
go.
this game.
we didn't. Talk
So we have
about
a
it.
double.
We have a double up to talk about. Arik, how about you start us off on this one?
Yeah, go ahead, Art.
What do you, as Max's friend, what are you thinking here?
I think he did play really well. I have to remember this match because for some odd reason I
Max?
don't remember it. No, this
Hold on,
match.
look at that
Wall.
turn one.
Yeah, swaps Harden across. So
Oh, yes. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, So I remembered this. We were in call and we said to Okami in call, it's like, well, if you have Swampert, it's really good to bring in like Necrozma and you can just start obliterating teams. And he just hard swapped it turn one.
yeah,
he lost
meant
his
like
choice
off a
back.
pivot or lead
Yeah.
the Necrozma. Why? Like why the fuck, dude?
Because choice specs, Terra Psychic just pretty much obliterated his
It's more
team.
like, where's the psychic switch in chat? Leave in the comments below. Where's Monster Psychic switch in chat?
It's Lottie and it takes like 70.
Yeah. I was gonna say the Sunspore miss. I think that was a bit of a misplay with the Rotom Heat coming in.
It wasn't
like-
even a miss. He's
Or-
an electric type.
Well, yeah. I meant more that play wasn't like the best for him at all.
No.
And then swapping Samurott Hisuian on a burn. It's like, come
Bro
on.
hated this Swampert. He was like, "Fuck this stupid ass mon. I don't need you." Crits. That's like, bruh. but goodbye, Swampert. It's like, okay, man. All right.
Goodbye, Terra Captain, even though I think it was just Terra Water. Like, come on,
Goodbye-
Arthur,
goodbye,
please
Sarah
use
Suchin.
something else.
Goodbye, Sarah Suchin.
Yeah, I think this game was played pretty poorly by Max.
Yeah, I kind of don't know how Okami turned this around.
Well,
No, I know.
I know one way, and that's
We have a superhero.
also
There's a
he
superhero.
breaks. He's not even boots. Breaks his fucking multi-scale, and then immediately the defog comes out. I'm like, come on, dog, and gets burned. It's just like, dude.
Bro,
He
bro did not
He
want to
did
see
not
that one.
want any of his
He did not wanna
physical
win.
attackers to hit at all.
And then he has Dark Pulse here. He doesn't click it. It's like, dude, this was played so poorly this whole game. He's psychic for whatever fucking reason, not Luster Purge.
You want more PP. That's
And then
what he
so
said.
this is now paralyzed.
Look,
One
we
dodge,
look a superhero. It's a bird.
Oh.
It's a plane. No.
two
It's a
dodges.
pickle.
That
Yes.
second miss. Oh god, I did just block this game out.
Para.
Of my
Third
memory.
hacks in a row. Ha ha ha. Goodbye.
And that is pretty much the game. Except, it's not CC. It's not CC in the fucking Zama matchup.
It was still Grasnar. I'm so mad.
Iron Defense. And it's like, oh shit, if he Iron Defenses again, maybe? No, not quite. Which, by the way, I do think that was the play. I think he should have Iron Defensed again. And then,
Oh, actually, look at the damage. Yeah.
Yeah, because it would have put him around after the leftovers tick. He would have been around 25, and then Palafin Jet Punch at least becomes more realistic.
Oh yeah.
It does-
I didn't even
He
think
was at
about
19, so it just depends on rolls and everything. But yeah, that's the game. And then also, this doesn't kill because he clicks knock. He doesn't click knockoff. He just clicks Plasma Fist for no reason. I got no words.
Right.
Max played like dog ass, and
This
Monster
was-
honestly probably deserved to win it. So
Yeah,
No, Max
I
played
did block
horrible.
that game from my memory of how
Max
bad
played.
it went.
Yeah, he played horrible. Oshot got bitching. He said his team's weak to Wiz, but it's like, bro, you had counterplay. Also, you know what else? Your team weak to you playing bad. You know, it's weak to bad play.
as we will see, you know what? Let's watch another Max game back to
Well,
back.
Well, he make changes. We gotta mention it for this
True.
week.
You're right. You know what? Fine. I'll wait. You know what? No.
Yeah.
No, those
we don't. No,
transactions are
this
for the
is-
next week.
Yeah, that's for next
Well,
week.
hey, just real quick.
Sure.
Oh no, wait. Oh no, never mind. I thought you had switches. No. You good.
Yeah.
I thought you had it this game.
But no.
No.
Oh my
he's
goodness.
going up against Koinu, and we see.
Can we not talk about this game?
we see everyone's favorite Mega. I'm so sad James is on mobile and cannot
Mega King.
comment effectively on this game because his boy, or I guess his girl,
Era.
Mega Kang, is here.
Oh, Koinu, what was that play, bro? Why'd you go hard ready still?
Literally such a toss. This is also interfocus by accident instead of multi-scale, so great job.
By axe. How you?
And brought 3
And
moves.
it was AVD night. I'm like, what the fuck? He actually brought the vest night. I got no words.
Reggie
bro.
steal your car.
Yeah, not even. This isn't even like a funny name. Just like it's Reggie Steal Your Girl. Like that. If you're gonna do that, like thing. And,
Yeah.
Dude, this whole game sucked. I'm gonna be completely honest. Nito Giat gets crit by the earthquake. Hate to see it. AVD
It's
night
okay.
failing to live Dracos since 2013. Just really an unfortunate game. But
Look,
Koinu-
guys. It's the cross. We're not doing anything again. Wait, we skid by it.
Oh, good thing the Mega Kang's in. I bet he's got a really cool set to do a bunch of damn.
Oh.
And everyone say it with me. Most useful Mega
Most
Kang.
useful Mega Kang. Bro. Oh, I just realized how this game ends.
And
Please,
he's
can we-
banded Zera. He's banded Zera.
You see the damage.
Gets paired there, which sucks. But then Max clicks fucking spin. Like, and he's like, oh, I thought it was locked in. Why? Why? Like,
And even then, why? There's bullet punch. You're dumb. You're dumb.
just come on.
Bro.
And then, look.
Now let's see this damn. Chat, keep 43% to make it sizzler. Chat, can you tell me what the item is?
choice band, and then goes into the electric resist and it swaps out, doesn't click CC. Man, I wonder why it's doing that, Koinu. And he clicks CC and kills
now we go Pig Arena.
No.
Okay, now
surely he goes
Arena.
now. And then doesn't kill with bullet punch. Dude, even if you think oh my god. If you don't even think it's banded, like you should be going Ogre Pond hard into Prim to get the extra hit, make him CC you later. Like it just this was played so poorly by Koinu, who I think has, played pretty well overall this season. I'm sorry if you guys are in your cheese ball. He's fucking losing his mind. Finally figures out that it's banded and gets the win. But yeah, Koinu tossed away 4 differential or 3 differential and only 1-1-0.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Max. I never see why does the car not doing anything, bro? You making the cars look horrible.
That's a great mon. I guess, yeah, maybe he's just too tough of a mon to give to someone like Max, and that's with all due respect. If he's still newer to.
All right. Well, we ran choice specs. That's not hard. You click buttons with choice specs.
Yeah, so swap it hard into knockoff. Iron Man versus his good friend Arthur. I'm putting this one on fast because this game sucks. Once again, Pharaoh getting led. Once again, Pharaoh taking a bunch of damage. It's like, well,
I forgot this game. Hold up, but it lived to see another turn.
Epic seed bomb moment. Yeah, I don't have too many.
I don't remember this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he's Terra Dark SD Night Slash, not Throat Chop, Sneasler, versus the Unaware Claude team. And predictively, it does about 20%. So, yeah. Really,
awesome.
Really, really cool.
And then we see the cursed Claude Sire. He's here.
Oh, I know. He went Night Slash to crit through the critters. Welcome back, James. James, what did you think about Iron Man versus Arthur?
Thought it was a pretty shitty game.
Damn.
I like he said.
For whatever reason in my head too, I forgot that we allowed Terra Stellar. I'm like, did this bitch just bring an illegal Claude Sire? And then I was like, no, it sucked.
I was gonna say, Terra Stellar's only banned on 1 mon.
2 mons. Sorry.
No, it's 1.
Enamorous can't Terra.
It was banned last year.
Okay.
It was technically I'm right.
Okay.
Now this was I can't lie. The switcheroo, give him the flame.
Yeah, but if he didn't waste his Terra on Sneasler, he has Terra Obstagoon. Like he could have Terra'd here and then taken no damage.
Terra was Obstagoon?
No, I know.
Oh, and then he would have been bulky to actually live a Chimpao hit. Like this was played so poorly. There's no reason to ever Terra the Sneasler. Like you just get walled by Claude. And then dodges the crash, gets the agility, and and then he doesn't know how typings work with Stellar. And completely chokes this away.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I think this might have been Iron Man's first time with Stellar because we haven't allowed it, and NCL we just allowed it.
Yeah, Arthur.
You meant to say Arthur, but yeah. Also, yeah, it's also I think his best play would have been to double out Golden Go into Latios to scout for the C move, because at that point that's showing win condition. I feel like he could have done that as well.
Tristan just sent me an awesome reel. I want to share with everybody.
No, let's not.
All right, I'm just gonna talk about back shots, but I didn't even want to.
And he don't care. Okay, we have to see
I love back shots.
Spice's first game in NCL.
Oh yeah.
Jamal,
my boy Spice.
FBL legend.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to say about Spice here?
My guy Spice is back, and he's also repping the Terra both. Man, I was just happy to see him play, and plus I feel like from what I remember, this was a pretty decent game.
Yeah, actually, it was pretty solid.
Return game. Yeah,
it's probably the best game of the week in D2.
But yeah, it's awesome to see Spice playing. Back in his prime, he was pretty good, and you could definitely notice the runs play again. Just like Nick, Unc still got moves. Actually, Father still got moves. Yes, sir. Certified dad here.
And no rain, too, for Spice Week 1. He actually, I'm really proud of him to not bring a rain team when he didn't think it was good. Even if I don't 100%, I actually think Ava did have some options. So if he was just you know what, I don't think it's a great bring here, I really respect that. A lot of people get locked into rain so hard, and they're like, that's what I have to do.
Also take Gambit set.
Yeah, right. Really, really good for the Tinglu, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought Spice played really, really well.
Yeah. No,
also, this fucking Dragalge name, you need Christ, bro. You need Christ.
Oh, I didn't even know this. Oh, nah, I'm not hearing you out. It's cool. I respect the sucker, but then I see Boca. Oh, no. It's can Gambit, you deserve a good rest? We need to get in the bonds quick. Rillaboom, get some damage
started. But then why would you not drain? Such a choke. You should be at full right now.
Glide was obvious, dude.
So obvious.
And then my arch enemy, Palucha, cleans up the med champ, but then he gets clapped out again. You up this year. Oh, but look who's in. Mr. Bolt with the boost energy.
Nothing. Doing nothing.
Oh, the 30s. Actually, that's a press round, guys. Only taking 30. But then Dragon Pulse 52.
Why the fuck did Spin come out?
Oh, wait. I did not remember that. What the hell?
Dude, this thing had Leech. Could have at least done something.
I mean, at least, play around the Thunderclap, but unfortunate for Ava, it's only regular poison to the Raging Bolt, which is worse for her.
Also, we could have just EQ'd right here, and Whirlwind came out,
well, actually, EQ wouldn't KO because of terrain, so it needed to be stomping.
Maybe, but
no, stomping probably was better.
But it would I don't know, it would take a lot.
Yeah. No, I'm saying. No, I agree. And then goodbye. I know Harris is popping off. Theo's Speedway crazy.
But then this lives. I'm like, bro, why didn't you go to Sunday first?
Oh, so look, it was getting scary. I'm like, oh no.
You gotta commit at that point, though. To me, I would have clicked it because it lived 2 more. I would have clicked it 2 was at 1. But those are tough to play.
Those are always hard 50-50s.
Yeah.
But solid game from Spice. Good return game.
Tough for Ava though.
I think Ava
1-3. That's brutal.
Yeah. There was definitely some plays, she could have made to get herself back in the game, have a better chance. But
I was gonna say 1-3, -2 isn't horrible.
No, it's very comebackable.
It's just more damn, you wish you won some of these games.
Yeah, these are the ones you want back, especially when Spice is brand new. But to be fair, you don't play Koinu, so that's a huge help.
They don't play Monster either.
Yeah, that's crazy to dodge those two. You do have Valens this week, so there's a possibility it's 1-4, but it's not
you're not scared of him.
You got some win, Pyrobite, you got Steph, with all due respect, Max, if he keeps playing dog ass. There's some winnable games here, so we'll see. Blue versus Pyro. Ooh.
Oh my. Yo, Mister, how about you go off? Because I know you're so entertained by this game. I know you're so entertained by this game. Go ahead, bro.
This is so bad. It's insane. Turn 1 Terra Electric. You love to see it. Life Orb Dragapult. This set
keep that in mind.
Sucks ass. U-turn Life Orb Dragapult is so bad. It's insane. I just don't understand.
That's what I'm saying, dog. If you're running U-turn Life Orb, that Pokemon better have roots.
Man, I love the Terra Water Ivy Cudgel Swappins. It's just one, and his name is Wash, who's weak to grass. Please. I
love the main switch in is Dragapult, the Life Orb Dragapult.
And also, why is it fucking Woodhammer and not Power Whip? Are you really scared of missing that you're willing to chip yourself? I don't know. But,
hey, look,
misses on the kill, big shocker. If you're gonna go, dude, dead ass, if you're gonna go this type of just go Bandit. Don't go fucking Life Orb. Life Orb is so bad on that type of Dragapult, dude. There's no point. Literally 0.
Dragon Fang.
What? Oh, Dragon. Oh, yeah.
Dragon Fang.
Sure. But for the if you really want to pressure the fucking Pecharunt, also that was cool. Care about. But this whole game pissed me off. I'm sorry. I think it was played so poorly, and then goodbye. That wasn't even a Terra. He just, I don't know, man. Really, really disliked both of their builds, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. James, we haven't heard from you in a little while. Do you have any thoughts about the James team over here?
He played it like ass. He brought very bad sets and lost. The Ogre Pun counterplay was Prey and Life Orb Dragapult. So, yeah, I mean, just sucked.
He should have been my bulky Infernape set for the...
What did that do?
For the Darmanitan. And the
So
Gouging Fire.
Both of them get Earthquake, but yeah.
No, but they're not
I don't
clicking.
know. Imagine if he was like Screech, Poe, or Wiz. Those are some fun moves
Or
right
any
there.
set that wasn't Life Orb.
Life Orb.
And then this sucks. You miss here, but I don't really
Yeah,
think it matters
which
at
if he
all.
hit, he did have a chance to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, Gouging Fire comes in, I think, wins anyway. But
I mean, if you chip it
If you
down,
chip Gouging
because he
Fire,
has
you can
gunk.
win with
Because he has
Damn.
gunk.
Okay. Yeah.
Like-
Gouging Fire.
So.
Thank you, Glimpse. You know what? Speaking of frauds, Glimpse
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
losing for a fourth time. 0-4. Low kicks boy. Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him.
This game.
He
I don't
ain't
even
coming to the
wanna watch this
rescue.
game.
Alright.
This game made me so upset.
This game's.
Terra
Bro,
Ice.
there's one thing I gotta say. After this game, yeah, both Omar and Glimpse need to be banned from some mods. Like, y'all can't. I'm tired of seeing Omar use the Feedy. Oh my goodness. How freaking. Bro, this poor Feeny, man.
It's
so
time
why-
for Munchlax's final stand.
What is he doing, bro? Why is he hurt?
Where's the knockoff?
This game pissed me off a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Blacephalon swap in Greninja after using my Curse Munchlax to get 31% off on top of Feeny.
Okay.
I
Ark, you want to say anything, bro?
I remember watching this match, but I don't remember watching this match. But if Feeny was the first one dead again, it's like, come on, Omar, please. It can do more than just die.
He has
Bro,
Greninja and a fucking Heatran and a Baxcalibur! Keep this healthy! Why are we trying to 1v1 the fucking Clev?
Yeah,
So
pretty
why
much.
did we-
Also, do we know what item this Feeny was? Like,
No, I don't know.
because it's
I
like,
love
we
Nature's
just-
Madness without taunt.
I was like,
So literally
no
you get
taunt,
no
no
traction.
knock, no leftovers.
No
Like,
lefties. No.
what is this Feeny doing?
Also, I love
Fine.
that.
I was
It's
like,
like
and
the
there
back
it goes.
switching.
I was like, is it Kevia, like the poison resist berry for Gunk Shot Gren? I think Glimpse learned earlier this
And now
season,
we get to
don't
see-
trust Gunk Shot.
See,
This
not
is he.
bad!
Go!
Inferno Overdrive. Is that Fire
Good.
Fang?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the Genesect. But yeah, this Omar wins this game, but this was about as unimpressive as the Pyrobite game. He could have lost
Did he?
this too.
Didn't
I'm saying, also,
Glimpse
look at
grew
what Max
close
got,
to the
bro.
end, right?
Bro, glimpse. How?
Like the Heatran never swapped in.
How did
the
Grin
fucking
not do it?
Blacephalon.
How did Bax not do anything when Finny died so early? You're so bad. Oh, never touch Bax again. You're banned. You're banned. I don't want to see next to a back scalper again. You banned.
Also,
Jamal-
the Greninja, he always runs
Oh.
Protea, and it could have probably
Also,
won the game if
this-
he was Battle Bond.
He
That
needs
overheat play.
Roaring Moon for Greninja, and he fucking tried to let it go. He literally lets it go down right now. He tried
Yeah,
with
he-
Magnastorm and then does it again.
Also, I don't know why though he spent like 10 flash. You gotta
And
respect
then
the
Roos, and then
Terraflash, bro.
goodbye.
I'm saying Omar, it was choking.
And then Gallade, who also lives a hit from Greninja and can do a bunch of damage to Clef. No, let's let him go down. We don't need him.
Ah, yes. Glimpses throw this at the end. I do remember.
Oh, and then this play. Yeah. The double. I need
Yep.
you to pause. Listen. Glimpse. I understand what you were saying. But actually, no, let me play. I understand what you're trying to do because he kept going Pacific Clefable. But wait till after Grid gets KO'd. Look at Clefable's item. Please read it out to the people at home, mystery. What's the item?
Babiri.
What? But Barry, oh right, the one that helps you live a steel move. Why did you switch? He didn't know your item. He didn't know your set. Just stay in.
Yeah, you could have been Boots for all he knew. You know, like it, or like Boots Unaware, or fucking whatever.
Exactly.
You know?
In his mind, he's like, oh yeah, but Sifwan cleaning up.
Just
I
It should have been a game that Glimpse won.
Just like week 1. This
Sky Valens.
this game was kind of cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
this was the Z Sylveon game.
Look at Arya those and
True. So we get to see. I can't believe it worked out this well. Like, and then this is like one of Sky's like favorite mons, but we see the Z come off, Bloom Doom Magical Leaf. Come on, bro.
now that's a guy act. What the sides don't do to you, bro? For you to run, see Blue Doom for
Just
it.
crazy hating. Just crazy hating.
That's what I'm saying.
The Suicide Wish. You love to see it. Discharge. Let me see the para. Yep, there it is.
Yes, sir.
Just the classic.
Jay,
I
what
was
do you
like,
gotta
I
say?
missed part of this game, so
James, did we
you
lose
guys-
you?
No,
Jay,
I'm
you
here.
guys said
I'm sorry.
game.
Did you have any
I'm
thoughts
eating
about this
ice.
game?
Sorry, I didn't want to crunch it to the mic.
Thank you for
Okay.
saving us.
I love the double rock move Arcanine. It's pretty heater. No, but I think Valens was pretty much in the driver's seat for most of this game. Kieran was definitely scary for him. Also, why the fuck is Ariados here? But no, I think Valens was pretty much in the driver's seat for this. And after Flor's Incismatode went down, there just wasn't much that Sky could do to recover. Just had to start sacking things. I think if I was her, I think I would have gone Boulder on this and just try to chip and
Easy
try to
flinch.
win with
and miss.
Zap later.
Also,
Also,
nice
why
what you're
did
saying.
Scorching Sand and not just like Terra Starstorm?
Oh, you know.
And then Ariados, so close. So
No
close.
sneak, no sucker. Shaking my head.
Because
Like on at home. Alright, man.
Also, why did like no Hazard come out here?
Right,
Or
SD or
stuck-
Hazard. Like, he's gonna kill himself with Rocky or with Ruskin. Like, there's no reason to not do something else. But regardless, Scarf's on.
Big Summer.
It up. And that's the game.
Also got the back-to-back crit.
Yeah. And then, do we need to watch
That
Death Monster?
purchase- we never talked about it.
We'll watch till the Destiny Bond. I have no, it's pretty much the same build for Steph every week. Misses the gunk. He actually did start, like, okay. Got the rocks, got the knock. But
Gunked again.
then
Man,
left everybody
man.
in. And then,
The main thing I gotta say is it's just annoying, bro. Cause like you always see like opportunities to have. Like you can skip to the end, cause like after this easy Destiny. I called this by the way. I called. No. But go like a couple to Ogre Pond's the last line. It's just like man. So we get the wave crash. Bye. We was man. Then we get Ogre Pond here. And it's like, man, this gotta be like the most annoying part of like a step game. Cause we see SD come out, lives the sludge bomb, doesn't get the poison. Then we see Ivy Country. We see how much that do, 27.
Where's
If it
the
got to
stomping
crit?
tantrum
yeah, that's a
No,
high crit
but-
move. If he crits there, he kills.
or knock? Like
Ivy Country would knock him out with a crit though. That's the crazy part. So it's like, it's annoying because I'm like, man, Steph is like, the most annoying part why Steph games is like, you always see like opportunities where like he can make a play to get back in the game or actually win. And it's like, yeah, it's like, man. Yeah, but that's Steph, Hey, he still got that 6-0 though.
True. He did 6-0 max. He gets to hold on to that one.
Hey, at this point though, I need to see Big Dub come. Put him on the team.
We need Big Dub. The classic.
it's like every mod. Oh wait, no, Lego hasn't came to a game yet. I was like 2 mods have almost every mod came to a game. Like Driftblim even came to a game.
He put in the work with that triple in week 1.
It's time
Or,
for Big
yeah,
Dub
that
to
was
arrive.
But yeah, we can move on to We can do Mons of the Week.
Is that
and
the
do
games?
Transactions. That is all the games.
Okay.
James,
Mons.
so you start us off. Who was your Mon of the Week for D2?
My Mon of the Week. You should have skipped me. You should have done this. You're doing this yourself. I didn't get to be here. I heard it. I had to sit and listen in horror, but my Mon of the Week is the Mega King.
Dude, it did nothing!
So
I was like, it did
inappropriately
nothing.
just thrown away. It did nothing. It did nothing. It's not my fault, and it's not King's fault that Max is the worst player I've ever seen in my life. Okay, it's not fault. I love
Notice
you.
how you
I
guys
love
can't
you,
see
buddy.
the Mega Kang on his
I
team
love
right
you.
now.
Yeah, because he's dog shit. He is so bad, dude. I'm sorry. I love you, Max. I do, but you're pissing me off, man. That like. You had a set
James,
that
crash
could
it
have
out.
done something. I don't think it was the best set for the match, but whatever. You finally brought it, and what you do is you know you're not bulky. I didn't even get to talk about the game, but he knows he's not bulky and just sacks it to Ogrepon for no
James is
reason.
crashing
For
out.
no reason, dude. That literally made no sense. No sense. And yeah, I just
Most useful
You know
Mega
what?
Kang.
most useful D2 player.
Damn!
Oh my goodness.
You know what? It's gonna be the Thanos meme. If I want
No,
something done,
no,
I just have to do
I'll
it
do it
myself.
No.
I'll just do it myself.
Please do not. No.
I told you guys if I started 0-3, and I'm 0-4 right
You
now.
said
so I'm just
0-2, and then
No, that was the Houndoom.
we got you to stay. That was with Mega Houndoom, though, yeah.
Please do not do this to us. Anyway, is that actually your pick? Is it really Kangaskhan?
Real pick for me is shout out to Koinu's Ogrepon, who's been putting the work week in and out.
Yeah. He is.
He got a free Kangaskhan kill for no reason, but
He has
literal
been
stat
minus,
padding.
though.
Matt
No.
just was feeding this thing kills. Just is like, yes, who's hungry? More Pokemon for you to kill.
It's not my pick, but this Prim has actually been really good for Koinu too. He's put in a lot of work. But Jamal, how about you go next?
All right. You know, I'm gonna cheese a little bit. You know, I'm gonna cheese with my answer. So technically, you know, Max had to play his week 3 game. You know, this week 2. So shout out to Sarah Oren, the hero. He was bro is getting stat padded. Oh my goodness, 10 KOs. He should not have
How
that
the
many.
fuck is this thing at 10 kills?
Because he showed that he was part of Weave Nation mystery. That's why.
Weave Nation.
I was gonna
Yes,
say,
sir.
he also got fed kills by Koidu.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
week.
Oh,
It's
right,
It's just,
right.
it's just Sarah's aura, bro. It's just so strong that it.
Dude,
that
I
it-
bet
I
Hunter's
wanna-
bot or whatever for like the wins above or like all that kind of shit. I bet that hates this fucking Zera right now. I guarantee you it thinks this thing is dog ass.
Hey, well, whatever. It's my mom of the week. Shout out to Sarah.
All right,
he's keeping Max season alive.
Very true.
Oh god, I was looking and like,
Are you telling
I'm
me
going
not a
to
big fan
act.
of a Life Orb Dragapult?
No,
How
I've
about
never seen
Petra?
it. No, it did like nothing. Like Clear Body and Clear Amulet just made it not be able to use Parting Shot
World's
at
most
all.
useful Petrun.
I want to go with Raging Bolt actually, like
Okay.
Spice's Raging Bolt. I think
You should.
it only got 2 kills that game, but like it weakened a lot of stuff.
You know,
for
that's a
Ava
good
to clean
answer,
up later, and all that. I was going to say Iron Man's Latias, but I'm like, no, that thing dodged.
I would say that was
a
more luck than
crash.
anything.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going Raging Bolt because I think Spice played it really well, and I know it's a fun mod with Terra. So
Hey, we
Oh,
need to
yeah,
get
it
the Electric
is.
Boys in here though. Raging Bolt and Minden, give them taste. They need to cook together.
But mine could be on top of the clouds.
Yeah, he's just gonna be up there, just going ham, bro. Let him cook.
yeah, no one else
it's
can
like-
have
it's
the
like
Raging
Tatsuki
Bolt
and
deck of
Dondozo.
Minded because Spice has Minded.
Exactly. You take away.
No, it's like Tatsugiri and Dondozo. And mine is like leading Rachel Bolt into the battlefield.
Yeah, he's just on top clicking Nasty Plot, clicking Encore, doing all the fun stuff. But
Exactly.
my pick is the Z Sylveon, who ran
Oh,
Magical
true.
Leaf to Oko a Sizotoad. Who hurt you, bro? That you needed to. I guess it
That's
was
what
good
I'm-
to bait for the Arcanine to do more work, but like, You weren't even banded, so I don't know if it was 100% necessary, but I don't care.
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool.
So,
No, I would've
I thought
gave
it was
it sorry,
Trailblaze
though.
Dog. I didn't even know this thing got Magical Leave. But yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Mystery. I completely thought you were gonna say like Ariados just for the meme for
Listen,
being
if
there.
Ariados got that KO, I would have said it.
Yeah.
I would have.
If only he like probably Terra Starstormed with Terapagos over or Scorching Sands.
Also, I want to say real quick, I know Koinu's hoping that him and Valens are both 10-0 when they reach week 11 because that's when they play. But like the odds
That
that they
happens.
both may, right, it's just probably not going to happen. I really wish they would play
No.
like one of these next 2 weeks, like because like them both being undefeated going into that game would be so hype. But it still will be. I think these are probably the best two.
I think I was gonna say it's gonna be week 11. It's gonna be battle for the first seed.
Right.
Exactly.
If they
Most
keep
likely.
fighting this way. I know Koinu has one of his probably hardest matchups this week of Monster.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
really good game too. I am looking forward to seeing it. The 4-0 streak was broken with the 1-0. It should have been a 4-0. So, we'll see if Koinu can keep up the dominant wins and people, besides the choke. So, yeah, we shall see. But it is transaction time. James, where are
James,
you?
go ahead.
I'm just a slave. Anyways.
We're
Oh,
gonna start with D1 transactions. So,
E1.
yeah, anything active week 5 is what we want to see. I don't. Oh no. I
It's his.
think there's
There's-
2.
There's not a lot. There's actually mine.
Yes, that's the one.
I dropped my bottom 5 Pokemon, and I just basically rehauled the bottom. I think I actually like it a lot more, but dropped the bottom 5, Serena Comfey, and I picked up Togekiss Terra Mesprit with Z Electrode Hisui, Vespiquen, Roselia.
I'm sorry. Who did you drop of the bottom 3 as well? You forgot to mention them.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
We can skip past
the
one.
goat. I unfortunately had to drop Jamal of the Lights, but I wanted to keep him. I did. I just couldn't make the points work, unfortunately.
No, it's okay.
I really liked him too. Like, I genuinely am not joking. I think that Mon is really good for 7 points.
He'll be
He's
fine.
5. He's 5 points.
Or 5 points. 5 points. I think.
See,
he's
so
really
good he
good
should
for
be
5
7.
points.
Thank you, James. Thank you, James.
I like genuinely like as using him. I liked him a lot, and I genuinely think that Mon's a steal for 5
No, it's
points.
okay. At least Karen Black's still there,
Mhm.
Don't worry. When the Mega Kang comes next week, he's gonna be on the chopping block too.
Okay, and he'll be around my team. Him and Rachel will be tapping each other out.
And then he didn't stay gone for long, but Kyle used his last ticket to drop Bob
right.
Birdier for Cloth.
He has returned. Cloth has returned.
Somehow.
He's got the regen core of
Oh,
Eldegoss Cloth.
True. And then we also actually have Taylor's transaction.
Oh, I think I talked about him last time.
Did we?
Yeah. I
They're
swear we did.
active.
Oh yeah,
this
they're
week.
active. Yeah, no, you're right. No, that's my bad. Okay, yeah, that's it for D1. Yeah, I don't
And then
really.
D2.
I guess we can talk about James's if we want to give any thoughts because pretty much only he talked about it.
What you watcher?
I'm gonna be
Like,
honest.
the Twitch is good.
I like the Togue. Mesprit's interesting. I know there wasn't a ton of options, so the bottom 4 was just a reshuffle to make you feel better about it. And honestly, if you enjoy it more, cool. Doesn't I would rather you
Gives me another rocker was my thing.
Sure. Yeah.
That was the big
Mine-
part, was because I needed
And a bulky sidekick.
I needed a bulky sidekick. I patched my god awful ground weakness together, and then I really am a mystery noses from FDN and stuff. But I'm a huge Terra Mesprit fan. I love this Pokemon. I use it decently well. So I liked the
dodge Aerodactyl moves, but yeah.
Mhm.
kill yourself. You're just not built for the moment. It's big Aerodactyl. You can't talk.
So Jamal, what are your thoughts?
I mean, poor kill watcher. He had to leave the team.
Besides the
unfortunately.
Kilowatt Drill, what are your
But it's okay.
thoughts?
Hey, we're getting today. It's okay. I mean, I like the toy kids. I'm a fan of that one. Please get Moonblast.
Bring it back.
And I have very positive opinions about his swing lecture. I think it's cool. Kind of wish that it had the Terror for best spirit, no lie, but I understand why the Terror is on best spirit instead. I guess my only thing is it's a little unfortunate the fairy types Togekiss in the sense that knockoff is gonna be very good into you, and then those rocks are gonna beat your ass between Karen Black and Togekiss, and even Sweet Arcanine. But outside of that, I think they're solid. I think it helps out your defensive core, which is like the biggest thing. So now that should free up like Mega Gallade and like Darkrai a little more.
That was a thought, yeah.
It's crazy that Gallade hasn't gotten a kill yet. This is James we're talking about. This is like Gallade's strongest soldier. He's got the fucking cape on himself.
Yeah, he's only come to 2 games, and I've only really actually played 3, so...
Right. So, yeah, we'll see. Art, do you have any closing thoughts before we move on to D2?
No, I know James wants to try and get his win, so him making these transactions I think will help him a bit too. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it does come at the expense of Jamal's favorite mon of Kilowattrel.
My goat.
Jamal, is there a reason you love Kilowattrel?
He's awesome. That's why.
Is there? That's it. There's no story behind it. Okay.
I mean, I used to. I played the team on Scarlet. He put in a lot of work for me. And then when I actually legit used him the first time in draft, he literally saved my season. I won only one game. I made changes to pick up him, his Sweet Arcanine, which is another reason I'm a big fan of it, and then Slowbro and Lucas, and they saved my season, bro. So yeah, I don't know. He's just cool.
Fair enough. No, I got you.
And it's better than Zapdos.
All right,
exactly.
On to D2.
Yep, we had.
You know what? It's the obligatory. We have to play it. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It's not even all of the lights because Jamal of the lights is gone. So, anyways, bro, I'm leaving.
No. Read the transaction, bro.
He dropped Mega King, Aromatisse, and Lycan Dusk for Mega DNC, Golisopod, and Kecleon.
And,
look at my goat's hair!
We actually did realize that there was a loophole in the rules that you need a Z captain, and technically with the transactions he wouldn't have one, but that doesn't prevent it from happening. So it will be addressed for future seasons, but for now, if that ever comes about again, you get a random one based on every mon that can have it, and it landed on a Golisopod, so shout out to Jamal.
Yes, sir! My goat!
Now Jamal's just going to be in Builder with Okami for Golisopod telling him how to use it.
Man, after what I just saw, I can't have him.
No, that's next week, Jamal. We have to talk about that one next week.
But James, can you give me your thoughts on this? These changes objectively? Can you?
Dog shit. He's a little bitch baby.
No!
I don't have a Willow swapping.
Dude, his offense was all physical. He literally had his special attackers were
D-Knight.
D-Knight.
The Crossbow.
Isn't a Necrozma. We're fine.
That's not... No. Diancie fits so well. Then you don't need Lycanroc. You have a better hazard setter. Not by a lot, but a better hazard setter. A special attacker who can still be physical if he wants.
It's not awful. It's not awful.
You get rid of the 10-point dead weight?
Kill yourself. I just don't want to hear about the whole Mega King thing when he used it terribly. So...
I think it just showed
no.
King's
The team is. He didn't show anything with King because
exactly.
I want you to kill yourself. If you keep talking like this, you're gonna force Mega King on my team.
No,
hold it down. James, go ahead, James. Finish your thoughts, bro.
The team is a lot better. I will say that. With the changes, I like the changes a lot. It's gonna work better. Max is dog shit, so we'll just have to watch him use this dog shittily too. So,
unfortunately.
But yeah, I do like that he has more special offense now. I hate that Mega King had to go, but it definitely wasn't the team for King, and I think DNC does fit well in here. So
especially post transactions the first time, it definitely was. It just was not the Kang team at all. Like
it's just the board with how many coaches were allowing. The board just got bled so much that it was just so hard. So yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say you got to thank Blue for his transactions of dropping Diancie this week too.
Just letting Diancie go free like that is crazy, and was like one of the only good fairies left too. So, yeah, it just made a lot of sense. And yeah, Jamal, you got any thoughts?
This team is guys. Oh my goodness, okay, we got. Look. Actually, I have to say Mons too. Great Tires, Reggie Steele, and Goliath Supply. And got my boy Samurai. Yes, sir. Nah, but seriously though, I think the Diancie ad was really good. Like it was like a perfect like swap out for like Lycan Rock because they're save speed, special attacker instead. You know, Stu keeps the offense really good. And like Goliath Supply does have like use on team too as like a nice little ground assist. Plus, you know, if Max is smart, he can use a Mercy exit, like, you know, correctly, and like actually swap in Diancie for free, or Necrozma, or even Dragon Knight.
Right, he has so many good mons that come off emergency exit. Like it just
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like so good, and like yeah, it's just very solid team.
Yeah.
Overall,
I agree. And now,
I think it's a lot better.
This transaction technically is not active this week, but I do want to talk about it.
Let's talk about Blue first. Blue made transactions too.
That already happened. I'm pretty sure.
No, they were active this week.
I thought we talked about it already.
I think, yeah, we did talk about it on the last one.
Oh.
We literally just watched a game where Infinite was on there. What are we talking about?
Because Powerby was fine with him using his new team.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. That happened. Oh, well.
Yes, I remember it because technically they were active week 5, but we knew he wanted to use them for week 4. But he asked Powerby, and Powerby said it was cool, so y'all allowed it.
Yeah, I was like,
okay, that I didn't know.
I don't really care.
Yes.
But yeah, these were active this week.
Yeah, but we did talk about these, I believe, on the last pod.
We did. We went over it. Yeah.
Okay.
I literally talked about like it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So don't have to cover this one, but we do, or I guess we can cover the Glimpse transaction, which was pretty major. So, James, if you want to take it away, if you need to.
He dropped his entire team other than his 3 defensive mons of Clef, Heatran, and Donphan. He dropped absolutely everything and picked up Darkrai, KB, Mega Aerodactyl, Mienshao, Slowking, Quilladin, Pikachu, and Greedent. And it's Terra Quilladin and Heatran and Z Mienshao.
Hey, who put this in? It says Darkrai to Darkrai.
Oops. My bad. I just put it in because it wasn't in there until now. So I fixed it.
There we go. Jamal, how about you go first? Besides Sky Mid,
no. Whoa, Sky Mid's gone.
So I know you said he needed to step away from Excalibur. How about him now using your boy?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Black?
Listen,
Sky Mid's gone.
Yes, sir.
It's Jamal's music. What am I hearing?
Alright, but okay, listen. The transactions, even though we don't got the visuals, so kind of messed me up. It's okay. I think they're pretty good, right? I think he could get Grant, to be honest, if he could work the points. But you know, I see Dave's a very big Jays fan. He's like, "Ooh, I want to use Darkrai and Kara Black," you know. But I think the transactions are like fine. Like I like Slowking on the team to teleport to like Darkrai, Kara Black. That's really cool.
Right.
You know, Mienshao, that's a really good Scarfer, and like something that can like, you know, chip things down, help out, you know, clean up after like Kara Black runs through the team and whatnot. In theory, you know, Pikachu, he's here. Mega Arrow. I actually really like Mega Arrow on this team. He's like kind of Rock League though, but you know, it's okay. He got Donphan still, if I'm looking at it correctly.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, he has
Donphan,
Heatran, and Clefable still.
Okay, yeah, so that's
still good. He kept.
The hazard removal gets a little worse, but it should be the big.
Krypton fan into Mega Aerodactyl.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So like,
That
but
guy's
like,
holding
you know,
on for it, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dog Big hold down the fourth place. If he plays the team correctly, he should just like win in like 20 turns at most. But all right, now after all that objectiveness, listen to me, Glimpse. I'm talking to you. If I see this Karen Black use horribly, I'm gonna find where you live, right? I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna beat your ass. I better not see Karen Black say, this is a good team for Karen Black. You are supporting Karen Black well. He better put in work. I swear, if he's negative by the end of this season, I'm coming for you. I will come for you.
Watch out, Glimpse.
Dude, Clips, like, here's the thing, man. Jamal probably wouldn't, like, if you just send him, like, a matchup and you're like, build a team, like, he's probably not going to do that. However, if you send him a team and you're like, your Black thoughts? He's going to answer. Like, I'm sorry. I know Jamal. He will answer, so.
Of course, I love Karen Black, too. I love building with that bot too much.
If you need Kieran Black help, you can get it. And, you know, I like he said, I agree. I think the changes really do support. Honestly, it could have supported backs too, but like it really supports Kieran Black.
Yes.
I do kind of like the Darkrai a little more than the Gren. I do like. I love Gren in general, so I know it might sound crazy coming from me, but I kind of preferred just like a brute offensive, like just because like Kyurem is,
right.
But like if he's special, he's a little like he's not like the strongest mon in the world. Arrow
right.
kind of needs to be set up, or if it's just like 4 attacks or like 3 attacks roost or rocks, whatever, like he's not like the absolute strongest on impact. So to me, like Darkrai was like just a bit of extra like pure power off the rip.
Yeah, Darkrai is cool, especially since he has to be in Shao with it. I'm like, if he did give me in Shao and kept Gren, I'd feel like they would have played the same role. But yeah, no, Darkrai's fine.
A little mini regen core, I guess, would be a just looking. But
true.
Nah, but like for real, it's a cool team. I like it. So, James, what do you think? Did we lose James again?
James.
Yep. Looks like we lost him. Ark, what do you think?
I do think it's a step up, especially because like Skyman's done nothing. We just watched the backs just die this week. Like hard swap into a Blacephalon. Why?
And Karen Black would ate though.
KB would have ate that shit up.
So I think they will help him in the long run. It's gonna be interesting to see KB because I will. The one season I've used him, I really enjoyed him a lot and all that. So I'm a little scared to see it even go with Glimpse. Sorry.
Maybe he turns his team around.
I'm not sorry.
Please.
He should. Karen Black should change this season around.
I also want to say this. I'm waiting for Omar to make transactions. I know he was trying to get Glimpse to drop Gren, and now it's dropped.
Oh, true.
You are correct.
So I'm waiting for those Omar transactions.
This back's caliber is the D2 Iron Crown.
That's a crazy stray.
That is a pretty crazy stray. But yeah, that's pretty much it for. I guess James, do you have any thoughts on this team before we wrap it up?
It's good.
All right, perfect.
So hold on, I got one question for you before we wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
Any games we looking out for?
Of course,
Any game?
Of course, always gotta wrap it up. Let's start with D2 real quick. We are in this column right here. Yeah, that's pretty major.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think it's Koinu Monsters, probably the biggest game this week.
I agree.
Because it's Valens versus Ava, and that one's not.
We got Omar versus Max, just Battle of Friends. It's kind of fun. And like a fringe contender, and someone we thought was a contender, but it might also be a fringe contender, so who knows. I think Ava versus Valens is awesome, though. I think that could be.
That could be cool. Huh?
It is.
Yeah.
Isn't it a rematch from last season's playoffs, like first round?
No, wasn't Ava Sky round 1?
Let me go look at this. Oh, it was.
Run
Ava
it back with the Ariados.
True.
Okay.
Ariados needs another taste.
It was Ava Sky, and it should have been Ava versus Valens in semis. That's what it was.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. 2 really good games, and the rest of them are kind of, like a bunch of
They're there.
navies. And as for D1,
I gotta point out Mystery versus Tristan. Yes, sir. A
Yeah.
classic.
Tristan is in dire need of a win. Like, he really, really needs it.
Yeah, and he has to fight it versus your broken team.
Whoa, my team is not broken.
Whoa.
All right.
All right.
This is the Cofagrigas show. You're here to support him.
I was gonna say, will we see defensive Luna?
No. You'd be like, bro, +2 crunch. Kills
True.
Cofagrigas. But yeah, no, I think that'll be fun. Little underrated Person versus Arc, just because like they are good friends and know each other IRL and everything, so that's fun.
What's not underrated though is Harris versus Kyle, baby.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great, dude. Harris really had fucking Jamal and Kyle back to back. That's tough.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kyle gets Harris Jamal back to back.
Nah, I don't. That actually, him.
You
does,
face him next week.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm excited. Not to fight Blood Moon, but I'm excited to play Kyle. I'm like,
James, you're playing Theo, and this is to like save your season. What are you thinking?
I gotta win.
Yeah.
gotta save season against Pope.
This
tough
is
guys.
loser leaves town like to the extreme. Especially if Theo loses to Taylor, like he's gonna be 1-3
Oh,
at
yeah.
that point. So like this, assuming he loses to Taylor, I guess I shouldn't say assuming, but if he does lose to Taylor, this is ultimate loser leaves town. Like
I was gonna say
over.
you have 2 like losers. Well, actually, I think 3 almost. No, Zai's at
What?
2 because it's like you have Theo versus James, you have Person and versus me, and we're all at
that. Yeah,
around
those are
1-0.
two different games with loser leaves town. So I agree.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be
and
fun.
if anyone cares, I fight Pickle, but
It's
anyway.
interesting. I think it's interesting at the very least. 'Cause,
It's
like,
gonna be an interesting game, I think.
Pickles has been like surprisingly pretty good this season. I shouldn't say surprisingly. I think he's like decent as battler, but
He
It's
is.
just the team.
yeah. And his one loss was a forfeit. So like really, he's played pretty well. And if he could pull off
True.
a win, versus you, that'd be pretty crazy to come out of that 3-0. So yeah, who knows?
I mean, I am fighting my arch enemy, Megalani.
imagine, hey, at least he doesn't have the dog. You're good. Oh wait, he does have a dog.
Well, he does have a dog. Yeah. He just doesn't have the dog.
Rocky dog. Yeah,
Yes.
that is pretty much it. I think we covered every matchup here. I guess Zai Robert,
most part.
we will not be tuning in, I'm afraid.
And Taylor versus Nick.
That's
We have
fun.
Taylor
That's actually
versus-
fun
That's
because
gonna
Nick
be
used
funny.
to always shit on Taylor for like all of his sets. It'll be funny if
I
Taylor
was gonna
can
say-
pack him up.
Also, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny if like Taylor beats him with like a gimmick set. I'm gonna be laughing.
Right. He's got to go full. He has to go full gimmick just for like the culture.
This is it.
But anyway.
Obviously, Nick, my good friend, but yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one to watch. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. Ark, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you coming on the pod. Especially with
Coming.
All right.
we didn't even get a lot of brain rot words, so honestly, this was
Thank
a good
God.
pod. I know
Yeah.
Ark is thankful.
Jamal and I are both thankful. Come on.
Exactly.
I'm rizzing.
No.
I'm you.
But
Wrap
Jamal,
it up.
once again, thank you for coming on. You may be a permanent host here soon, so of course, we'd love to have you as always.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Of course.
Finally working my way up to the official third co-host.
And I guess thanks to the Mega Kang lover over there, James. He, it wouldn't be the same without him. So, shout out to James. But on that note,
And shout out to Mystery.
Hey,
Give
man.
Mystery his
Thank you,
props.
man. Make sure you follow me on Twitter @Bates Mystery. So do me on YouTube. I might upload this year. I might not. And follow me on Twitch for my once a year stream as well. So without further ado,
Why did your son?
I started rizzing when I was young.